Hey everybody, Easy Penny Shopping here, and we're going to do some different videos because I think everybody needs to know the different things that pennies can be used for, or clearance items that will be future pennies, things that I use that I swear by and I use for a number of different things and not necessarily what you would think. So we're going to start off with our scrubber, right? Everybody, remodel shopping. We got, 70 of these throughout the years. I do not use this to wash dishes. I actually use this for spot cleaning. So I will use it for walls, doors, trim, floors, you name it. And it's kind of a quick, easy way. And if, I've already cleaned a wall and then there's a splatter because who knows, a muddy dog ran through, a muddy kid ran through, you know what I mean? So first off, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of wall touch up, and then I'm going to show you what I use it for on the floor. So close up, this is what we're going to try to get rid of. Who I don't even want to know what some of that is. And then there's some black scrapes here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So I also use, whether it's our clearance disinfectant, it's still out there, or our penny disinfectant, the lavender version, but this is just the one that I grabbed. And when it comes to doing this cleaning, I'll go ahead and just kind of spray the spots here. And we pump up our suds. And let's see what happens. Because I have found this is basically, it's tough enough to get stains off, but it's not so bad that it'll mess with your paint. So that's obviously the best thing. I don't think that one's gonna come out. I'm gonna have to, don't worry, I have a penny washcloth. It gets very sudsy. Another penny that I swear by, this is another remodel penny. But again, I don't use it for its actual purpose. I don't like these in laundry. So this is actually what we used to do at Dollar General, believe it or not, because the trash cans would get so smelly. Like even if you cleaned them, especially in the bathrooms. So guess what? We just sprinkle some of those good old smelly beads in there. We get our trash bag in there. And you know what? That smells penny fresh for, I don't know, a week. And these are the 24 ouncers. My penny disinfectant cleaner. I use it at home and even started using it at customers' houses because, I clean for a living. And I am really impressed with it, I think. And I mean, for a penny. So if you see these, they could still be out there, or who knows, they could restock them, but it is only the lavender. So then next up, we have our wonderful remodel penny. And then I wipe it up with our trusty remodel flour sacks. I had no idea what a flour sack was. I still don't necessarily know the definition. To me, this is a very large white towel that I use for floor cleaning, believe it or not. Okay, great. So I basically just fill it 3/4 full with water. Then I add some watered down Dawn. This is in our clearance section. I don't believe it's penny jet. And then I put in some disinfectant. Obviously, I pump it up to get it sudsy. And then I just go at it. So anything along where the trash splatter happens, that's right. This thing is amazing to be able to use because it gets down into like cracks and stuff too. So obviously it's right by the door. See, check that out. It's so much cleaner. The cabinet, again, trash areas can get messy. Same as cleaning by my trash can. I also like to use it. I have like, you know, a rolly cart in my kitchen, and where the feet or the wheels go, it gets, you know, greasy, you know, it's in the kitchen, and then dust gets stuck to it and it looks all gnarly. So again, we're just gonna, I just filled it with water. So it's, and look, I barely even, it's already gone. Wipe it dry. You never want to get your floors wet like very much unless you have a, you know, sheet of linoleum or vinyl. These are all individual planks, so you definitely don't want them to be wet. So that cleaned up right away. I feel like there was another spot. Yes, right there. Same thing, barely had to rub it. And obviously, I make sure that these wands that I use on the wall or the floor, I keep separate so that the kids don't decide to try to do dishes with them. And then while we're here, since I pulled that out, you can see there's yuck. I have to paint this. I have to paint. So we're gonna go ahead and just run through that too, because it's just so much easier to do it with this. And see, it gets right in the corners. See, there's stuff all over this wall. But we're just gonna run it along the baseboard trim just to get it cleaned up so it's not all gnarly. And then I run it along the edge because a lot of trim, you know, has a gap if it hasn't been done professionally. And this definitely was not done professionally. So we're just gonna go ahead and do the rest of this spot. So then I can just put my cart back and not even have to worry about needing to mop any of it right now. And we're gonna get the rest of this trim, get it all wiped off, and we will have a clean corner again. It's always important to have clean corners. You know what I'm saying? Hee hee. Just gonna run over everything I did with a damp or dry rag. Same thing, I mean, this trim is wood, so we don't want any moisture staying in it, because we do not want it expanding. And since I'm doing this partially for fall cleaning, I'm also going all around the house with our rodent sheriff. This is an As Seen on TV product. I've gotten it at remodels a number of times. So I spray all around the house because, again, we are in the country surrounded by woods and fields and 5 gazillion types of spiders and big ones. It's so scary. And I spray at the bottom of the trim and at the top of the trim. Okay, now this actually has a good smell. It's peppermint. Whew, but be careful if you spray too much of it. So I let it get on there, but then I do wipe off so that there's not any extra hanging out. And ooh wee, getting this close and being in this corner, whew, that is definitely strong peppermint. Okay, we're gonna get my cart back, and this is clean and hopefully spider free.